Now, we all have bad days. Sometimes they're really tough to get through. What do you do? Where do you find that source of inspiration to get out of bed the next day when things are really looking bleak?
Who's lying on the pillow next to me? Yeah, certainly my husband's a big source of inspiration, but I think someone who's really been a rock in my life was a bit of a surprise. And so Doris, we hired as our nanny and is still very much a part of our family 21 years later.
Wow.
And she's been a huge inspiration for me because she just had this incredible attitude of just get on with it.
I have a theory that everything works out, and basically what's the worst that could happen. So whenever we're making any business decision, or really any decision in general, is what's the absolute worst that can happen. Like the worst that can happen is that we go bankrupt, or the worst that can happen is that this project flops and we need to close, or whatever. But I think in moments of high stress or kind of escalated situations, I know that if I would just sit on it, it would make me more stressed out in the long term. Because before I would try to like take a day just to unwind and stuff like that, but that would make me more stressed out later on. So now it's more of just I gotta deal with it and deal with it head on and use the stress as a motivating factor to move forward.
Really turning it into a positive.
Yeah, trying.
And that's hard. That's hard to do because it can be very easy to become overwhelmed in stressful situations.
Well, I think from a business perspective, my mother-in-law has been a CEO of Moderator Packaging for 30 years. She just retired, but she's the most humble person and the hardest worker. She'll work till she's 90. So yeah, she's very positive, very humble, and just a really hard worker. And so she's always encouraged me in all my businesses. So
I draw a lot from my family. Sure, and I think it started with my mom and my dad. They both came from Germany in the 50s, came over. It's really what they instilled in me, and to believe in yourself, go for the dreams, don't give up. If you fail, use it as an opportunity to continue. Those were things that were really given to me by my parents, and I'm hopeful that I've given that back to our kids as well.